Welcome back to another episode of Podcast P. Today is a special one. We have the defending champ, two-time WNBA MVP, Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, damn, the girl got her own statue from Soda City. Asia Wilson.
Hey.
Now we didn't know.
We locked in. Asia, we appreciate you coming through. This is a big one right here. We tapped in over here.
Yeah.
Talk to us. How you just got in LA?
Yeah, we just got into LA. We're playing the Sparks tomorrow, and I'm glad that I could be here, be on this podcast because y'all are number one. So
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out.
It feel good when somebody else say that.
You're right.
It does.
Feel good.
Getting to it.
So it's been documented, right? Your love for Drake.
Yeah.
Have you got a chance to meet Drake?
I have not got a chance to meet Drake.
Not yet.
It's crazy. It's pretty sad.
We got to make that. So we got the Champagne Poppy and the Champagne Queen.
Yeah.
We know the celebration. Right. Champagne Queen over here.
What? I've never met him. And like, he came to Columbia and he went to one of my best friend's high school, ate lunch with him like the whole night. He just kicked it with him. And then we had a state championship game and he was performing and I couldn't make it. And he made a video, was like, yo, hate you couldn't make it, but always looking out. And I was like,
that's love too, though.
Love.
That's
You should have canceled the show and came to her game.
Right.
Definitely should have did that.
Right.
Definitely should have did that.
Come on, don't do that, Drake. That's Asia.
Yeah.
We're going to get him right.
I'm so jealous of that. So you have a video and he's talking to you in the video.
This is the biggest Drake fan.
I'm a Drake fan
This
too.
is why we do this.
Oh, okay.
This is why we do this.
Right.
This is because of Drake.
I mean, kind of.
It is.
But yeah, I'm jealous. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So who else is on that list of people that like?
I'm a big Usher fan. Like
Usher Raymond.
Man,
okay.
100%. I am an Usher fan.
You know what's crazy?
Don't say
you
Usher. It's only one Usher.
No. Like people used to compare me to him a lot.
Really?
I swear.
Stop.
I look better, right?
In what manner?
I look like him.
Where?
You can't sing.
Your forehead is he got a little bit more forehead than you.
I look at my shit for real.
You don't have no forehead.
Asia, what do you think on a scale of 1 to 10?
Look like get that out your body.
But this was when I was younger. I looked a little different when I was younger. They used to compare me to Usher.
Right.
It ain't me. Don't get mad at me.
I know. I'm not mad.
You know what I mean?
I'm mad at the person that said that to you.
They was selling tickets then. They was woofing me.
That was the biggest lie somebody ever told you.
That's
in the
crazy
world.
that they told
I used
you
to
that.
feed into it too. That was in my bio and shit.
But can you
Usher
sing?
comparison.
Stop.
I can sing a little bit.
Right.
I can sing a little bit. Like enough to carry. I used to be in a choir. I can carry a note or two.
Church singer or like?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Give us a church song right now. Sing it.
Or an Usher song. Because you look like Usher.
Since you Usher.
Like Usher.
You remind
y'all done put me on the spot. Here we go. She likes it my way.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh, my way.
Right.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I was gonna say that was it too.
That's it.
That was by far
That's it.
Usher. You wasn't Usher. You was Usher.
But then I had the crossover. That's when I went to basketball.
Okay.
Thank God.
I got out of the choir.
Yeah.
Went to basketball.
Thank you, Jesus.
Makes sense.
Thank you, Jesus.
You know what I mean?
So, Jackie, I know it's a sensitive subject, but now that your Lakers got swept, what are you going to do on Prize Picks?
Look, man, I'm not even worried about that. It's over and there's nothing I can do. But look, all I did is what I always do. LeBron and Austin hit on every entry left, and they left me some money, so I can't complain. But please, let the people know what Prize Picks is.
So Prize Picks is a daily fantasy app where you pick 2 to 6 players like the video on your screen, then pick if they will have more or less than their Prize Picks projection. You aren't competing against other people. It's just you versus the projections available.
I know how much money I won, but tell the people how much money they can win on Prize Picks.
So you can win up to 25 times your money on any entry. And on top of all of that, all first-time users that go deposit and use our promo code PODCASTP will receive a 100% instant deposit match up to $100.
That means if you deposit $20, Prize Picks will give you $20. If you deposit $100, Prize Picks will give you $100.
Cha-ching!
I want to talk about you being a South Carolina prodigy.
Yeah.
Like, how early did you know WNBA is in my calling?
Ooh. I mean, I was a late bloomer. I sucked. I really was bad at basketball. And I couldn't stand sweating. Like, I wanted to be just a normal girly girl that was like, get my nails done, hair done, go to the mall with my friends, cut. But I couldn't stand sweat. I couldn't stand the sport. It was just disgusting to me. So I probably didn't start thinking about basketball for real until I was like 14, 15 years old.
Okay.
And I started AAU when I was like 13. My dad played overseas for 10 years in Sweden. So he was like, no, you're going to hoop. Like, it's in your blood at this point. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. Like, that's nasty. The ball is just disgusting. And so he put me on the team. I don't even know how I made that team. I probably made it because I was his daughter. And I was like, I'm up at Saturday mornings just sitting in this dirty ass gym with these nasty people. I was like fed up. I didn't want the sport at all. And then I just saw my teammates win and I was like, dang, I want to be a part of that. Like they look like they having fun. So he got me my first basket when I was like 13 years old and I was just out there just hooping. Like I just fell in love with it and I just started watching it more. And then I got my first little college letter and I was just like, oh my God. I was like, ooh, this is real. Like, hey. Then I got invited to the USA National Junior team in Colorado for like U18. And I was like, okay, I might be good at this if like USA calling. I might got a little something too.
Got used to that funk.
Yeah. I was like, okay, sweat not bad. If I'm going to be an Olympian, like,
this ain't that bad.
Right? It can't be that bad. And so, it really just kind of went off from there. So probably like 14, 15,
That's awesome. Like, I got a 9-year-old and she's in that phase right now of not wanting to sweat, not liking basketball. Like, no bullshit. Like Olivia. And so, and I think for her, it's because she's taller than everybody. So she stands out. She's a super girly girl. So like I think it's more of an embarrassment. Like, and she enjoys it when before it used to be like pulling teeth to get her to go play basketball. Now she's like, she wants to stay back. Like if we're traveling the weekend, she's like, I got a game Saturday. Like I can't go. So she's starting to enjoy it. But so you said at 14, 15, that's when it kind of turned for you as far as like,
so she still got
I like
time.
this.
Okay.
So I needed to know that because I don't want to be that dad to just be like, nah, girl, you get your ass out there. We hooping today. I don't want to get to that point yet. So
I'm glad my dad wasn't like that too. Like I feel like if he would have did that, I would have ran away from the sport. So he was just like, you suck, you suck. But you're not about to disrespect the game. Like he was just like, I'm not about to put you out there just because I want to see you play. Like, no, work on your game, get better, see what you want to do, then go from there. So don't force it.
Don't force it.
Don't force her.
And I got it because my middle, or she's older than me, my middle sister, she played basketball and it was kind of similar situation. Out of the blue, I remember her going to my dad like, hey, I want to hoop. Never played basketball, like nothing. Just picked up the ball and was like, hey, I want to hoop. So, okay. So I'm gonna give my baby girl some time then. We good.
With that said, Asia, who was your hoop inspirations growing up?
Man, I mean, Candace Parker. Like, Candace Parker was number one because she looked like me. Like, she was someone that I was like, wow, like, she really can hoop. Like, she's about it. And watching her at Tennessee a little bit was just, like, incredible. And it's crazy to say that she's my teammate now. Like, the young Asian in me is like, like, girl. So it's one of those things like your idols become your rivals and then become your teammates. So, she was definitely number one on my list of just, like, watching play and grow up and stuff like that.
When did you first see her? Like,
I saw her play, I want to say... I can't even remember, but I know my first visit to Tennessee, like when I was going on college visits, her jersey was getting retired and I met her and I was like, oh my God, like this is a big, big moment for me. And it was just incredible just to watch her. And I remember I went to like a game, I guess she was playing Elena Deladon at one point, I think. And I went to there and I was like, damn, she was kind of nice. And then fast forward years later, she was blocking my shot and I was like, man, I can't stand her. Like, I was mad. But no, it was super dope to like really just compete against her. And now just practicing is like super dope.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. Tennessee couldn't land a deal. They had you come to the jersey retirement on your trip. And you said, nah.
I know. I was like, I can't do that.
I'm good.
I'm cool.
That's funny. Okay.
So with, you started off getting a few letters, and I'm assuming obviously you had a great high school career. You go on a few visits, but you put South Carolina hoops on the map, and you ended up announcing your decision on the college you were going to go on ESPN. So talk a little bit about just that environment and how much fun that must have been for you.
Yeah, it was tons of fun because especially like I feel like I was probably the first female athlete to really do that. I mean, we saw the guys do it all the time. They'll pick the hats and everybody's like, oh my God, they're going there. And we all knew. So it was like one of those moments where I was like, dang, like this is it. Like this is like shifting gears. And it was super dope. I could have it in my high school gym. They like classes were early pushed back and like people all came to the gym. And I mean, I feel like everyone knew I was going to South Carolina. But I wanted to like really make that special, and to have my grandmother there beside me was incredible. Like, it was a moment that I was so happy I could share with her, because she didn't understand basketball was like a contact sport. She thought they were like beating up on me because they didn't like me instead of like understanding the game. She was like, leave my grandbaby alone. Like, what y'all doing? I'm like, nah, grandma, they got to get these buckets. Like, they got to get them. And so like having that moment with her was just incredible. And just watching the shift of how the whole city came out to watch us. Like, my pastor would stop church early, like, we got to get to the game, y'all. Praise Lord. Let's go. Like, it was just like incredible to watch the city kind of like flip and really love women's basketball. And just to be on that journey with Coach Staley was like, it was dope.
You talked about Coach Staley.
Yeah.
Y'all, she had a big impact on you going to South Carolina. Was she like a part of your journey while you were in high school? Like, y'all built a relationship during the high school process?
Yeah, she was probably one of the only coaches that was in the gym during our AAU tournaments, and I wasn't playing. Like, we didn't really have like top prospects, but she was always in that gym. She was just loyal to watching me grow, watching our team grow. And for someone that looks like me, that is going to go through everything I want to go through, from being an Olympian, from coaching the game, loving the game, I knew I wanted to be coached by her, because I'm like, you could really tell me the real deal. Like, you're not telling me stuff because you want me to come to South Carolina. Like, yeah, like, it was no bullshit. She was just like, no, this is how it is. And that right there stuck out the most. That's why I didn't go to Tennessee, because I'm like, Dawn, you really held it down.
It had to be something. Yeah. Damn, I seen shit. If Kobe was in college, I seen him. I got it.
I need the dotted line now.
Yeah, I got it. Where's the letter of intent? I sign right now.
All the greats. Yeah. Working with Candace, she did the done. I mean, this just goes into my next question then.
She's one of the greats.
Because you got a stacked resume. Yeah. We know that. I mean, it's only going to get better. I can tell. Because the way you came in here and said that, I said that's another championship right there. But with all the accolades that you do have, which one most feels surreal to you?
Ooh.
Got a lot now. Take your time.
Oh.
The resume is
some water,
crazy.
You got a lot on your mind.
I gotta go with my WNBA championship. Like, that right there, because a lot of people people doubted us. Like, I don't think they had us up there. And that right there, I was like, nah, it was really like we here. Like, I'm really making a statement on the league. Because even leading up to that, like, after my first MVP, I still didn't feel like I was like submitted in the league. I just felt like it was like, okay, cool, she got us one. But like, winning that championship, I'm like, no, I'm in this league today. Like, y'all gonna pay attention to the aces. And it was just incredible. Like, it was
your other accolade in there like it was nothing. Your MVP, I heard that.
My first one.
You didn't have to throw that in there.
First one.
My first one.
Come on, look, congratulations. Okay, damn.
I want to continue to speak on that, because this is, at the end of the day, about the legacy. Like, what? Because you did everything. Like, you're only 26. You got a ton of basketball left.
Yeah.
Like, what are you seeking most? Because I know Sue Bird is probably the most decorated in terms of championships. Like, what are you seeking most? Are you looking at that, or is it just, what can I do for myself?
I mean, it's a mixture of both. Like, I want to be known as one of, like, when you're talking about GOATs of the W, I need my name to be up there, at least top 3. Like, that's my goal, is like, I want something like, when you're thinking of women's basketball, when you're thinking of the W, I want my name to be on it.
Come on, tell them, Asia, tell them.
Takes, like, whatever it needs to get there, whether it's the rings, whether it's the accolades individually, like, I want to be up there in that category.
That conversation.
Like, I need that in order for me to sleep at night. Like, when it's all said and done, I'm like, no. When people be like, oh, you see the W? Like, nah, but Asia Wilson, though. Like, that's what I need.
Right. You on your way. Because being a champion already, only 26, y'all got firepower now. MVP, two-time. Don't forget 2 times. She got the defensive player of the year.
Damn. I know.
You really?
And this is just professional. And this is just professional. I mean, we can't even talk. She's a gold medalist.
Yeah.
She's got her own statue.
She's got her own statue at 26. They do that when you like 50, 50, 60.
Crazy. Like, I thought it was a joke. Like, once I got done playing, everybody was like, put the statue up. And I'm like, whatever. Because, people tweet anything nowadays. So I'm like, whatever. And at graduation, our president was talking, and he was like, we want to showcase an athlete that has been here and done, and they're like saying that I'm getting the statue. And I'm like, wait, what? And like you were saying, like normally when people get statues, they either dead or they knocking at the door.
Right.
So I was like, Lord, is this my calling? Like, what are y'all trying to tell me?
Right.
All that
So
said.
I was nervous. Like I was nervous. Like when I had to go up there when they revealed it, I was like, Lord, somebody about to take me out. Like I'm watching too much movies. I'm like, please, I don't want the statue. But when I get those tweets and I see those little kids bringing that basketball up to that statue and mimicking it, I'm like, that's why I play. Like that's my reason why I need to keep pushing. Because like I said in my speech, like my grandmother couldn't walk on that campus. My dad couldn't even go to the University of South Carolina because they were Black. And now you have a statue of a Black woman that's right there in front. I can't beat that. Like that's why I play. Like that's my reason.
Legend.
Asia Wilson is the WNBA. I said it today.
Change the logo. We changing the logo? Might as well.
Asia Wilson is the WNBA, and that's hands down. I said it today.
How far is the campus, South Carolina, from where you grew up?
Maybe like 30 minutes with straight green lights.
Oh, so that's the crib for real,
yeah.
for real.
And I went to high school like 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
So literally that's home.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So speaking of all your accolades, you do have some a new merch line dropping on May 27th. So I would like for you to talk a little bit about that. And then also, when it does drop, can we be on your influencer marketing list?
Of course. Yes, you guys. We can get you guys some gear.
Perfect.
Yeah, I of course collabed with Nike, and it's a shirt for our ring ceremony. It's called it's Built from Pressure, and it has all my rings from all that I've won from high school all the way to pro. And I think it's just a message sending that, pressure makes diamonds. And at the end of the day, you have to work so hard to get those diamonds. And celebrating the little wins. I think I'm very big on that. Like big wins are awesome and cool, but it's those little wins. It's those nights in the gym where you're just pissed off and you want to throw that basketball like away because it's just not going in the way that you need it. But then it shines bright and it goes in at the right time. Like those moments, those pressure moments is when you shine the brightest. So Nike gave me an opportunity to collab and make a shirt, and it's going to be super dope when we get our rings.
Yeah, we got to get our hands on one of those.
I want that hoodie.
See?
I need that hoodie before you leave. Yeah, I need that championship. I got
Before
that.
I leave?
Yeah, I need that.
Okay, all right, man.
I need that.
I think it's super cool that, you have a few businesses. I also read that you have a candle business as well. And I'm just curious, like in college, like what did you study? And did you have aspirations to kind of be a businesswoman as well, other than just, being a professional athlete? Was that something that you wanted to happen when you made it?
Yeah, for sure. I got a degree in mass communication in college because obviously I like to talk. It's kind of my job at this point. And growing up, in college, I knew I needed, obviously coming into the W, my biggest thing is having multiple streams of income. Like I want to make money when I'm asleep. I want to have generational wealth. And so how you do that is you got to plant your seeds everywhere. So coming out of college, I knew I wanted to do something to get my ball moving, but also everything else around me. And that's when I always fell in love with candles. And my mom came to my house and she saw I had all these candles, and she was like, Asia, you can sell your own candles at this point. And I'm like, you're right.
Right.
Let's do it.
Right.
So I used my Christmas money that my dad gave me. Like I was a kid, I went to the bank, got an LLC, and it's called Burnt Wax Candle Company because to me, I'm like, that's what a candle is wax burning.
My table kind of empty.
Oh, okay, I got you. Dang, I got to get a list at this point. You want the hoodie, the shirt, candles.
What else can we get?
That would have just been free promo for you.
It is true.
So right on there, we the number one pie. I'm just saying.
Team, we need candles. We need clothing line.
I got you guys.
Love it.
Yeah.
Moms always be coming through.
Man.
I love that. Sometimes they be far-fetched with ideas. Be like, Mama, that's... my mom knows that I love fishing and stuff like that. She's like, baby, come out with your own fishing poles. I'm like... There's professional fishermen. Like, why would they buy a Paul George fishing pole? Like, there's professional fishermen. Like, come on, Mama.
Yeah.
But on the subject of your candles, this dude right here is a big bath guy.
Big bath guy. A little too much information, but nothing like a nice hot bath with some bubbles. Hey, yes. Do you have bath bombs as well?
Not yet, no, but we have diffusers and candles now, so...
Okay.
You gotta light you one.
Yeah.
Every time I call this dude, he
sitting just chilling.
Laid up.
Hey.
I don't know though. I feel like baths are sitting in your own dirt.
Yeah, well, we could this goes down a long rabbit hole of questions and things we go back. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It goes down to the rags.
Social corners.
We had a big debate on some people use rags, some people don't.
You don't use rags?
Well, how many times you're using it?
Time out. What?
Okay, we had a social corner ask us how many
hot water and soap.
We use,
He's sweating
how many
now.
times can we use a wash
No, not at all.
before you get rid of it? How many times should you use a washcloth?
I'm changing mine every time I wash.
Okay, that's a good answer. Somebody didn't change for what? How long was it? They said
It was a towel. It was the towel.
The towel was
Yeah.
nasty.
It's the towel, not the washcloth, but the towel.
the towel.
How many dry offs basically until you change
The
to
towel,
a new one?
then, yeah, the towel. Until how many times you use it to dry your body off before you get rid of it?
I mean, I shower like 3 times a day, so like I just switch them out. Like,
Yeah.
So you got
the day. Each day it's a new towel.
Rich segment shit. She got a lot of towels. She got a lot of towels.
You just washing
She
your
got a lot of towels, a lot of detergent.
You just washing it.
Yeah, but it's just the thing. Like we always say, like most of my white friends, we don't use rags. Like when we wash, we just hot water and soap and friction. And
Is what
I got great skin.
We told him it's just a huge cultural difference.
He said it was white people shit. They did it, and we don't.
Because they say white people don't wash their legs either.
I wash my legs.
Okay, that's a plus.
We got a little off subject,
Okay.
but you were just talking a little bit about the championship and how excited are you for the ring ceremony this Saturday?
Man, I am super excited. Like we haven't seen our rings. We obviously haven't seen the banner. So like our reaction is going to be so pure. And I'm super excited because when it comes to Vegas, like even, I don't know if you guys seen our practice facility, like it's one of the dopest things I've ever seen, like across the board. And so when we do things and like with Mark Davis, who owns our team, like he does it big. Like he's just like, I need you guys to be treated. I need you guys to look good. I need you guys to be exactly who y'all are in this professional athlete. So when it comes to that ring, I can't wait because I already know it's about to be nice. And I got on my pinky.
You put it on?
Pinky, what you mean?
See that finger before you do it.
Yeah, I'm getting on my pinky.
That pinky gonna be a little heavy.
You'll be doing this now.
It's gonna be slanted a little bit over here.
It's gonna have a little bit,
A little weighted over there.
Big pinky.
Why your
ring.
pinky?
Cause I gotta fill up the rest. I'm starting here, and I'm just gonna
I
try to
love
fill
it.
them up. You feel me?
So you're gonna start with the pinky.
That's it, and then we're gonna work our way.
Wow. Yeah, y'all heard that today. Start with the pinky and work your way. I think you're gonna get a lot.
That's my
of them,
motivation.
too.
Yeah,
You're gonna get a lot of championships.
Yeah.
I believe it.
So Giannis has went on record to say you're his WNBA comp.
Yeah.
What's your reaction to that?
that's dope. I mean,
You a Giannis fan?
yeah. I mean, I'm pretty much a fan of good basketball, and like I feel like he does that. I don't know if he don't mean obviously not dunking from the free throw line, but like no, like that's pretty dope. Yeah, I've heard him say that before during All-Star, and that's super dope. But it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel you def have the finesse game, but in terms of someone that can do everything, both ends, handle it, play make, score, mismatch problem. Even if a big is on you, it's a mismatch. And so I love the comparison there.
It makes sense. Yeah. A lot of people sometimes that comparison is like, huh?
Right.
But no, that one, it's like, you sure you want to say that? But no, that one I was like, all right, I could deal with that. I can rock with that.
It's a tough one because, his game is predicated on dunking and being athletic around the rim, obviously.
Yeah.
Women don't dunk as often around the rim like that. So, but for everything else that he does, you shoot it better than Giannis, though.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Speaking of dunks, I know it's your 10-year anniversary of dunking on Birdman.
Yeah.
Okay, I saw that.
Big facts.
Okay.
Big
The
facts.
algorithm just popped up. Like, I got a text message saying I'm doing your podcast. I was like,
I saw it
10 years.
Downloading.
He's getting old. He's getting old.
10 years. That's
10 years.
crazy.
That's
Made me old.
Yeah,
Motherfucker,
10
though.
years.
10
That's
years.
It's crazy.
I wonder if Birdman know that's going down today.
He probably don't.
He does.
He probably don't.
He
You think he
does.
do?
I think he does.
Probably dreads today.
He
I was
hit you with
talking.
a text.
We was talking about the Dame situation, and it do suck. Like when you're on the other side of like a big sports moment,
Yeah.
and you just gotta forever live that down. Like,
Kind of dread that day a little bit.
yeah, you definitely dread that. You like, damn, what could I have done differently? Like, I should have fouled the shit out of PG.
I know, right? He hates you. There's no way he likes you.
For sure. Like, damn, I let him do that. I should have fouled the shit out of his ass. No, yeah.
He gonna beat your ass.
I'm gonna be messy too. Hey, Bird, man, what's up, my boy?
Oh man,
Messy.
Is that on the new? Is in the background?
Yeah, that's no, that's not. That's not. It's downstairs
We
though.
should
When
put that in the
you'll see
back.
it, you'll see
Okay.
it, you'll see it.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. Now, it is a crazy world out there today, folks. A lot of negative energy here, there, everywhere, and it can be a struggle to deal with sometimes. What kinds of things do you guys do to keep your mind right, to stay sane in the day-to-day chaos?
For me, it's just meditation. I try to meditate, clear my mind, collect my thoughts. And, it's easy having kids. The bigger picture is who I do it for. So, just staying in that mindset, approaching every day, to be better than the last day.
Yeah, and I think for me, just making sure I get some sun. I think during COVID, we all got used to staying inside the house. So whether it's just walking to go get a coffee or doing something, just getting outside a little bit, it definitely helps me slow down my day.
What can you tell me and others about your experience with therapy?
Therapy is all about deepening your self-awareness and understanding, because sometimes we don't know what we want or why we react the way we do until we talk things through.
It's helpful for learning positive coping skills and how to set boundaries. It helps you become the best version of yourself.
Was it hard for you guys to find a therapist?
For me, it wasn't that difficult. I just called some people that I know have been before, and they gave me some referrals.
What about you, P? You got any suggestions for people looking for it?
If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedules.
Discover your potential with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/podcastp today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/podcastp.
So just yesterday, Carmelo Anthony announced his retirement after 19 years. Melo looks like one of the most loved players within the hoops community. Talk a little bit about what he kind of means to the hoop community.
I mean, Melo was a bucket. He's a bucket through and through. And I think when you think about respect, he always has it. And I mean, I was looking at some of these clips and I was like, he is an automatic bucket. And it's just so smooth. The fluidity of his game is incredible. And it's been missed. But he's given a lot to our game, and I appreciate of him, and I know he's going to enjoy retirement for sure with a glass of wine.
Yeah, he loves his vino. I mean, I'm happy that he's in a good space, because the last couple years was tough for somebody that is chasing greatness and is at that stature, for you not to be able to I want to walk out when I know it's done. I feel like he still has years under him, but it's just gotten to the point where no team is giving him an opportunity. Right. So it does suck. Being a teammate of his, it was extremely fun just to watch him up close. And when he first got to Oklahoma, the sucky part about it is, when I got traded there, it was the me and Russ dynamic, right? And then so Billy Donovan was already setting up how we're going to work together, me and Russ. And then out of the blue, we get the message that Carmelo's coming over. Yeah. And so it just felt like that time, it was just, there was no script for Melo being brought into that offense, or it just happened too sudden.
Yeah.
And I mean, I just say that to just his journey, his career, what he meant to the game as a competitor. So many people talk about him as a competitor. Special individual. I don't know where I'm going with this other than the fact that, shout out all the Melos, the hoodie Melo, the little braid Melo, Fro Melo, USA Melo. Shout out all the Melos, man. We love Melo here. Yeah. Big shout out to Melo. Speaking of retirement, I want to talk about the two legends in the WNBA that retired as well, Sue Bird and Sylvia Fowles. They both retired last season. Yeah. Do you feel any added pressure that the greats are moving on and now the next wave, yourself, is you guys are carrying that torch? Is it any added pressure there?
Not necessarily pressure, but definitely we feel just the shift of the generations now. Once they kind of retired, I was like, oh my God, it's us. We got rookies in training camp calling me vet. And I'm like, wait a minute, no, I'm just in year 6. Right. I'm still a rookie at this point. Vet.
Oh, vet.
And I'm like, I just got out my rookie contract last year. So it's don't call me vet too soon.
New to me.
Come on now.
It's all the accolades.
I know, but no, that still doesn't make me
a lot of accolades.
But yeah, I think that pressure is coming along, because it's funny, especially on the Olympic side. When when DT leaves, when Sue and Sue's already gone still, they're looking at me and Brianna Stewart all right, y'all are the captains. What are y'all doing? I'm just I'm used to somebody else talking in timeout huddles. Now it's me.
Right.
So it's that shift of the mentality that you have to get. That's no, I have to now, because Syl took me under her wing and we were never even teammates. And I can appreciate that. And now I'm just well, who can I do that to the next generation? Who can I be to, or someone else? But Man, they were great. Sil was on my all-star team. She dunked. I was like, yes, that's my girl. Great way to exit.
Right.
But no, they are definitely loved. And like same way you did with Melo. Like, we got to give these greats their flowers.
Mm-hmm.
They deserve them. They've given so much to our game, and I got to give them their flowers, and they've definitely helped me out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You don't feel none of the pressure, though?
No.
Because you on a different, world. Like, no bullshit. You on, like, some LeBron shit with what you accomplished at such an early age. Like, you have the chance to be the all-time. Wow, Diana's going till 40. I don't know if you want to even play that long.
She's not even like playing. Like, she's gonna play forever at this point.
Right, but you're on pace to really break a ton of records. Like, no pressure.
No pressure, because I'm like, it's just fun.
Yeah,
like this is like my life. I love it. I love to hoop, and like, just putting the ball in the basket is really it. So when it comes to pressure, that's when I lean on my family, my teammates. I'm like, I don't really have pressure. There's people out here that's fighting with 10 other things. And I'm
That's true.
I'm wired up over a game. Like, there's people out here that's struggling for real. So I can't even put that amount of pressure on me, because then you're really going to shut down. So I don't really feel that pressure.
Okay. All right. No pressure over here.
Well, while we on retirement,
yes,
somebody from the Lakers want to give us a little hint.
Oh, yeah.
This is my favorite team, so I talk about them like this.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
It's been a hard season.
I'm okay,
If he retired, sure? Goddamn.
Somebody give us LeBron want to talk about he want to retire, but I don't believe it.
Right.
What y'all think? Question for both of y'all. Where y'all think LeBron these next few years, how he going to have his career play out? What y'all think he going to do? Ladies first, Pete.
Yeah.
Ladies first.
Let me collect my
Do
thoughts.
I think LeBron's going to retire? Like right now? No, I don't think so. But I do think he needs time to just like chill.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this season was a lot. Obviously, he's chasing him, like he was just chasing a lot.
Right.
And the way the Lakers just turned it around, obviously, was a lot of hard work. So I think he just needs time just to dissect it all and just really just take it all in. But I don't think he's going to retire. Who am I to say that? He could be like, Asia, whatever, I'm out.
Right.
And I'll be cool with that. I think everyone in the world will be in shambles. But no, I think he just is going to need some time just to kind of chill out. Because, I mean, you can't get everybody hyped saying you're going to play with Bronny and then.
Exactly.
Right,
and then
but then he could be like MJ and be like, I'm back.
And come right back. Yeah, that's fact.
Give him a year to chill, rest up his body, sit in the hyperbaric chamber a little bit for a year.
That is fact.
Let Bronny kind of hoop, go to his games down the street.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, I'm back.
I just think he can't hit us with that just all of a sudden. Like, you know what? I think I got to think about some things. Like, come on,
Why
bro.
not?
But then I think we are selfish. This was year 20.
Yeah.
Because I think about it like, year 20? I don't know. Year 20, I might.
LeBron.
I hope I can get to 20.
He got to play with his son.
And
I don't care.
He can.
He got to. He got a chance.
He gave us one day, one game, like literally just one game. They can do that and just be on the court with his son.
He's only 38.
30,
I mean, not
38.
saying only,
not
but
saying,
he's 38.
Yeah.
Even if he took a year off, MJ came back at 40.
Yeah.
See?
Still getting 50s and 60s. Like, I think Bron can.
I would love to see the
off.
two Jameses on the back.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
What a media day picture.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
that was the cutest thing ever.
There's no way he foregoes that opportunity. And LeBron's too smart. Like, LeBron said that for a reason. Like, he didn't, there's a plan behind everything he says.
You can't go that long of wanting that to happen and just be like, you know what?
It's all a part of the game.
I ain't gonna play with you.
It's a game plan.
Nah, you good.
We're doing exactly what he wants us to do. Just talk about it. Let it linger.
Exactly.
He's like, yes, got it right where we want him.
That's fact. He probably at home like,
dang it.
You know I'm a Laker fan.
Look at them.
So I need you to stay with the Lakers.
But what about us?
Put a team together. That's what I need. I was talking to LeBron right there while y'all was doing that. I was just telling him to stay with the Lakers.
Right.
We need you to get your stuff together. I need y'all to re-sign Austin Reeves.
Okay.
And that's
there
it.
we go. GM. Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done.
Now on the subject of Bron, I shared on the show. I had a chance to be teammates with him when he was in Cleveland. That trade didn't go through.
Yeah.
I know you're with Clutch Sports.
Yeah.
Have you had a chance? Do you to work out with him? Do you guys have a relationship?
No, yeah. I haven't got a chance to work out with him, but we definitely we're also cordial when we see each other. It's not like we're complete strangers.
Mm-hmm.
I had an opportunity to be on the shop with him and had a little part in Space Jam.
The new one.
Yeah, the newest one. But I mean, he's a super cool guy. I don't think I was born in the first one. But no, he's a super cool guy. Always just looking after us, taking care of us. I mean, I feel like the NBA, the WNBA are brotherhood, sisterhood type thing. And
yeah, we definitely locked on.
Yeah, he always shows respect, comes out to games and stuff. So it's super dope.
Okay. Brian can introduce you to Drake then.
All right.
He can make that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he has that connection.
Yeah.
Brian can snap his fingers and, anything can happen.
And Drake could be there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We can see it. We can play on it.
Okay. Y'all don't play no teams in Toronto?
No, they did just have a game in Canada and it's sold out. So could be a little expansion there.
Yeah.
Man, a little crazy. Go to the six. Yeah.
Well, he gonna come see.
He'll definitely be there too.
Yeah.
He gonna have a jersey on too. He with Nike with you. Y'all good?
See,
y'all already connected. Y'all just don't know it.
Don't even know it.
Don't even know it.
Manifesting.
And it's already there. We go.
There's a lot going. So this W season is only about a week old, but how awesome has it been to see Brittney Griner back out on the court?
It's amazing. It truly is something special, and it's only 144 of us, 12 teams, 12 players. Mm-hmm. And with BG out, it was tough. It didn't feel the same. It's like your sister. So for her to come back and to play the sport that she loves and still smiling and stuff like that, it's a joy to see. I'm dreading playing against her because I'm like, dang, I am playing the 5 this year, so I have to guard her. As long as she doesn't dunk on me, I'm good.
You ain't sending her to CP?
Yeah, nah, I'm going to take that matchup. I'm pretty sure I got to take that. CP, maybe.
Right.
But now I'm like, nah, I can't do that to my vet. But no, it's super. It's a lot of fun just seeing her out there doing what she loves again.
Have you had a chance to speak to her since she's been back?
No, I haven't, and I can't wait. No, she sent me a video of her. She saw my chips in Target, and she was like, "It's the show." Yeah.
You got chips too?
Yeah, I'm on a Ruffles bag.
What else you got? Can we get some of those
in the commercial?
I didn't see it.
She with LeBron.
We need to.
She with LeBron.
I gotta ask because I know Chuck had a hard time saying your name. Was it a lot of fuck ups there?
Asia.
So
Asia. Oja.
Asia.
So we didn't shoot it together.
Come on, keep going. I want to hear
mess my name up for sure. Yeah.
What do people normally call you when they mess your name up?
Aja.
Okay, because I'm a mess upper namer.
Yeah, I just tell people think a continent.
They told Jackie, do not fuck up today. Say her name Asia.
Think a continent.
I got that. I know that.
My parents wanted to be different,
Yeah. You talked about we talked about the matchup there. Do you have those matchups that you circle that you you know what, I can't wait in a respectable way, not I can't wait to go at her, a respectable way. Man, it's fun every time I match up with her.
Yes,
you
for sure.
Circle that on the calendar.
Yeah, definitely when we play now New York Liberty with Stewie, definitely is a matchup I think everyone kind of circles because it's just us. It's the next generation of basketball is there playing, and that's definitely a matchup that I'm like, oh no, we about to get buckets. It's gonna be
a fun one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. So that's definitely a matchup that I enjoy. But I also like beating my old South Carolina teammates.
Okay.
Always. I just like the trash
fun.
talk. Yeah, I'm like, I beat them every time, and I'm like, yep, that's another one. Add it on. Let's go to dinner. Yeah. So no, I love beating them. That's my joy. I can't stand. I mess with them at the free throw line. I'm like, yeah, we here.
I can't relate. It's only one of me right now. There's only one of us from Fresno State. I can't relate to that one.
I want to hear some Charles Barkley. Can you let's do a little bit more. You only said a few words. Can you just give me a sentence?
Jason Tatum, Johnson, Aja. How you say the name?
Okay, thank you. So I wanted to do.
That's a good one, though, Phil.
That was good. He's good at it.
You was damn near Charles. I love it.
The favorite one is the
guaranteed.
Who did it? The dude from Good Burger when he did
Keenan.
Oh,
yeah, Keenan, right?
Yeah.
He did the Krispy Kremes round like a donut. That shit funniest.
On Saturday Night Live, I know you're talking about.
So let's do a quick NBA Finals preview. We're taping this on Wednesday, and the Nuggets are already in, so let's start there. And the media has been talking about them, but as players, why do you guys feel like not only the media, but the fans kind of have the Nuggets and Big Joker kind of underrated?
I just think his game is just so different. Yeah. I think he's one of those guys that when you look back at it and you see what he's doing, it's like, oh, okay, because there's nobody to compare him to. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I think that's why it's so tough to fully understand or wrap our minds around how great and how good of a talent he is. We know he's special, but it's just no one that we can compare him to. You know what I mean? And it's it's one of those things when it's all said and done, hopefully he has, championships to go along with his game, and we'll be like, oh, okay, like he was special. He had an amazing era, his career. Same with Russ. Like, we, like, people is always in the now. Couple years from now when he's retired, we'll understand like just how tough and how hard it was to average a triple-double. He did it 4 times. Like, I think he's on that spectrum just because we've never seen a guy like this who's not athletic, right. but will give you buckets left and right, run the floor, cook. Big cooker. That needs to be his name, the big cooker. God. Yeah. And I think that's just my take on why he's just such under the radar.
Yeah, and I think also he's also in the era of where we are now. I feel like everything has to be seen. People want to know, and he doesn't have that social presence.
Right.
So people feel like there's a disconnect because they don't know what he's eating for breakfast, and they don't know we may see a tonal fit, we may not.
Right.
Like that's about as much as you can get. You're like, oh shit, the Joker got on a suit, and that's all you hear.
That's it.
So I think like in the era that we're in now, everyone's like, oh my God, what are they doing X, Y, and Z? But I think that is also a part of it because people just don't know him, and when you do speak to him or you hear him, it's like, nah, I'm just here to get buckets. I saw him, he was fumbling putting on his shirt. Like, it's just him. So.
Right. He's just all about hoops.
Yeah.
I was watching JJ Redick's podcast and he had Gilbert on, and Gilbert was just kind of talking about how like his game is so different that it's almost like it's hard for kids to like relate. You know what I mean? They're used to all the dribbling and the shooting, and his game is like an outlier. Like no one plays. It's almost like awkward. You can't stop it.
It is awkward.
So for the kids, it's hard to like mimic that. Like, so I think that kind of plays a part in it. I thought it was an interesting take.
Yeah, no, he does have an awkward game. Like, because even when we play him, and we're switching a lot, so I had moments of guarding him, and for me, it's like, oh, okay, this is easy. I'm faster than him. Like, if he beats me, I can catch him. But it's such a like fundamental game that it's hard to explain because he counters everything.
Yeah.
And it's precise. If you reach, the timing is just what make it elite. If you reach or, push up on him, like it's literally boom, like you realize, damn, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have did that. Yeah. And it's like, damn, why can I not guard this dude? Like, and then I talked about it, his touch, he don't jump high, but he just knows how to position himself to get rebounds. Like, we've never figured out how to guard him.
Just seen it.
You've seen a lot of that.
Yeah, it's killing Anthony Davis.
And I thought that was going to be a tough matchup for him.
And it didn't look like it.
Jokic was doing even crazier shit.
Anthony Davis did okay.
AD, shout out Lakers,
okay.
Shout out AD.
But it shows how good he is for him to be doing that against him. It's just
bad. They be hating on my Lakers.
It's all
not
hate.
good.
It's not hate. We just keeping it 100.
Yeah.
They got swept, not us.
Yeah, I feel like it's not hate.
P.
Not everything's an attack, bro.
Y'all didn't make it.
We didn't make it.
To second, so don't do that.
I couldn't play.
Okay.
Different story.
So, let's not go there then. Don't talk about
it. Speaking of like underrated, who's somebody in the WNBA that like is underrated, goes under the radar?
Oh, man. I'm going to say this person. I'm not just saying it because she's my best friend, but Alicia Gray. She's a guard in Atlanta, and she is probably one of the best two-way guards we have in our league. And she's kind of like a Joker. She doesn't have that social presence. She's like in her own world. She's on video games, and that's about it. But like the things that she does on the court, you look up, you be like, damn, she got 20 of 10 right now.
Right.
And it's like, I love that about her. And she's never changed. She's always like, she'll have the biggest and one of her life, and it's stone cold straight face. And I'm like, Leash, like, what in the world? And we played at South Carolina together. And I remember in the national championship game, she made this crazy N1 shot that we needed to go to the national championship game. And I'm looking, and she's just screaming at the top of her lungs. And I'm like, yes, there it is. And like, she's just someone that doesn't really get talked about. I feel like she's an all-star in our league, still just didn't get those votes or didn't get pushed like that. But she's definitely underrated.
Shout out Leash.
Yeah,
Shout out Leash. I'm a big fan of Alicia Gray.
Yeah.
I met her a little bit, and we've talked about gaming and Call of Duty and all of that stuff. So big fan of Leash.
Yeah.
So we talked about the Nuggets making it to the NBA Finals, but on the East, the Heat are up now 3-1 against the Boston Celtics, which is absolutely crazy. Jimmy Butler is a man on a mission. He's getting that team ready to play. But we're filming this Wednesday. Yeah. And by the time Monday comes around, what are the chances that there is a Game 7 in Boston?
Nah.
I don't see it happening.
Nah, I don't see it happening.
Like for I mean, we saw he couldn't go 4 straight.
Right.
I don't think Boston can go 4 straight. That's tough.
Yeah, no. I don't see it. I can't. And then in between those, you're going back to South Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way.
There's no way.
I can't. Nah, I can't do that.
But because I said this, I think Gabe Vincent, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I know he rolled his ankle. He tweaked his ankle. I don't know if he's available for Game 5.
He's got to be available.
He's got to be for a closeout. You got to give it a go.
not even finals. It's Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, because they're relying on Caleb Martin. Shout out Caleb Martin, who's playing amazing. Like they're relying on guys that like one game and like maybe Boston can come back if there is slippage, but they're playing so well. I don't know.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. They're like rocking and rolling. They're clicking at the right time.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I also think like when you think of Miami Heat, you're thinking of like underdogs. You're thinking of people that's like, no, count us out. Like we want y'all to count us out so we can prove y'all wrong. And I think with that momentum, I don't think there's going to be a Game 7.
Yeah, I doubt.
It's hard.
I doubt it.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler has been impressive, but what I've been most impressed with, shout out another white stallion, and Duncan Robinson. The
white stallion is crazy.
You don't like it?
You don't like it?
Hey, that's
for sure doesn't use a rag.
That's his Venice Beach nickname
in the Venice Beach League. They were like the white stallion. I was like, I like that. That's so now I call him that. But that guy,
wow.
Talk about like playing great in the bubble.
Yeah.
Signed a big contract. Sat the bench for the next 2 years. Couple injuries. He gets right back on that stage and he's doing his thing. That
ready
to me
when your
is,
name's called.
Yeah.
That's being a pro. Like being ready whenever those times come, like making sure you execute and never switch up. So shout out to Duncan for real.
That's what it comes down to.
I would have been hot.
Oh my God.
What?
Oh my God.
I saw that money. You benching me? I'm hot. I'm getting on that court one way or another.
Right. Shout out to him for staying ready for that moment. We've talked about it on this show, just about how Jimmy's game elevates from the smack talking and shit talking and shit like that. Are you wired the same way? Like she going at you, is it like a quick trigger? Like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
it's time.
I am. Yeah, I like the trash talk. I may not do it a lot. But like once I hear it, if I just hear stuff, I black out. So
you're not the initiator?
No, never that. Nah, I'm chilling.
Okay.
I'm cool. You gonna get a bucket either way. Like you gonna have to take it. Like I'm sorry. Like
are you the antics though? Like
yeah, I
gotta be something
I'm
for
petty.
somebody to
like
be
I'm
like,
petty. So like if I see you do crazy stuff or like different things, I'll try to mimic that a little bit. So yeah, I do kind of do a little antics a little bit. I can roll my eyes and be kind of like sassy, that type. So yeah, I don't want to start no beef nowhere. Is somebody that gets under your skin? Like it's just no. I'm the type of person where like everybody in the league get under their skin. Okay, I'll be mad because they uniforms red. I find something. I'm like I don't like our mascot. Yeah, now I gotta hoop.
And you just see blood from then on. So it's up. Okay.
So being on a squad with Candace Parker, Kelsey Plum, Chelsea Gray, and your coach, Hall of Famer, and Becky Hammond, do you consider the Aces to be a super team?
I don't believe in super teams.
Explain.
Yeah, that's interesting. Why not? Jackie Young. Why not?
I just don't believe in super teams. I feel like we're just all coming together with an equal goal, and we're just trying to reach that goal. That doesn't make us super because we got like a couple accolades under it. That's like, I don't believe in ring chasing.
If you look to your left, you see Kelsey Plum.
That's not a super team. You look to your right,
you see Candace
Maybe because
Parker.
I just see them as my teammates. Like, no, I don't really see them as like what others may see. But I don't really think we're a super team.
You said you was in WoW when you seen Candace. That was super.
Yeah, because that was like role model type. But like when it comes to just like, we're talented, we're skilled, yes. But when it comes to super team, nah, because I feel like that's where the pressure comes in.
Yeah.
Because like we lose a game, they're like, oh, this super team sucks. And it's like, well, no one told y'all to label us as super teams. Like I feel like everyone else on the outside talks more about the super team than we do. Because it's like, no, we gotta come out here and win.
Well, it's different for y'all because Kelsey's been there for a while.
Yeah.
Y'all drafted Jackie?
Yeah.
Right? You've been there. You got drafted there. So it wasn't like it was this person signed
like,
it. Y'all did it organically. And then, Candace came over to join that team. So I guess in that matter, like it's not a super team because y'all literally like just came up together. You know what I mean? Like similar to the Warriors. You know what I mean? So I guess, yeah, I could feel that where you coming from.
Yeah,
there.
Becky just makes us look like a super team because her mind is incredible. Like, the way she views the game and picks it apart, I'm like, yeah, Becky, you got it.
Is she baby Popovich over there?
She really is, like, from head to toe, like, even training camp wise. I'm like, this is some Pop shit. Like, ain't no way. Like, Becky, like, this is some Pop. Pop did this in training camp. Like, why are we doing this? Very fundamental, very to the book. But yeah, she is a little mini Pop.
Okay. Is it a big difference from, because who was your first coach? Bill Laimbeer, right?
Yeah.
Was it a big difference from the second she came over? Huge difference.
Yeah, because I think Bill was like, I won this way, and this is the only way that I know.
So
like,
he's still in 90s, 80s,
he was comfortable.
70s,
like, he wanted us to be the bad girls. Like, come on, pop somebody. Like, we can't do that.
Yeah, we don't play like that.
We can't play like that.
Right.
Like, why? Like, he was just like, if my point guard's getting on our nerves, or I'm getting on their nerves, they'll come and pop me in my chest. I said, I wish Kelsey Plum would come pop me in my chest. Like, what? So he was like stuck there, and like, because Becky was in the NBA, like, the game changes so quick. Like, I feel like every year is something different. So she was on the wave of, like, the game changing. So when she came, I think that's why we had such a hot start, because it was something that the league's never seen before. So, like, that, I think that was just the biggest difference. And of course, obviously, with her being a woman, it was easier to connect to, because she knows some days we're not feeling it. So, like, it's like, don't talk to me. So, yeah, I think that was just the biggest difference.
Yeah, and I think that's good, because she knows that culture. I've never played for Pop, but a lot of people that I've talked to that played for Popovich, he understands the culture. It's not about killing you guys in practice. It's about making sure y'all crisp. Y'all know what y'all job is. And, you know, he allows y'all to be professionals. So, and y'all wanted her first year there, right? Yeah, that's awesome. She's got a hell of a resume. She won the NBA Summer League championship.
Yeah, she should be in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, I think she's in the Hall of Fame.
She's a part of this induction.
Yeah.
Induction. There we go. I always got to shout out my guys.
So the last thing before we wrap, we do something a lot on this show. So a guest will come on, or P will do it, but we have like top 5 all-time two-way players. Jalen Green was just on our last episode. We did a top 5 dunkers. So what I'd like you to do, since you're here, if you can create a starting 5 of WNBA GOATs. I want you and PG to pick teams, and you're going to go first at the point guard position.
So my team versus her team.
Let's do it.
Okay. All right, bet. All right. So I could just say my 5 now.
Every position.
So she goes point guard. I go point guard.
Point guard. Okay. Shooting guard.
I'm on your ass.
You better not take none of my players where I'm behind.
I'm going. Hey, don't worry about my team.
All right.
Don't worry about my team.
Point guard. I got Dawn Staley.
Dawn Staley. Okay, I see what you did there. I'm gonna go Sue Bird.
Okay. I'm gonna go Cheryl Swoops.
Ooh. I'm gonna go Maya Moore.
Ooh.
She liked that pick.
My 3?
Damn.
Let me see. Cynthia Cooper. She a 3.
Yeah. Okay. That's fire. That is fire. That is fire. Shit. I'm gonna go Diana Taurasi.
Ooh, okay.
Gotta go DT.
At the 4? I'm gonna say me. Bump it.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the 4.
Okay.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna go Tamika Catching.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Tamika.
Like
Big sis.
Okay. My 5. Okay, let me pick.
Be careful.
I know my 5, but I just want to make sure. I gotta go with Lisa Leslie. We won.
Damn.
We won. Where the camera? We won.
Damn.
What you got, P?
We won.
I'm gonna go.
Thank you.
That is tough. That is tough. I'm gonna go Sylvia.
That's smooth. That's cute.
That's a solid 5.
That's cute. That's solid for sure.
Thank you.
It's
not being my 5, but
on both of y'all lists.
Who?
Cappy, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good
Candace,
one.
I wanted Candace, but I had to go with myself. I'm sorry.
Cappy,
and I was thinking Lauren Jackson too. I was like,
okay, then
you can't add
who's our
else.
6th woman? Who's our 6th woman?
Now how you gonna add? We already beat you, so how you gonna add a 6th woman?
No, because I need help.
Team game.
Because I need help.
Pick a 6 then, Oni.
Because I need help.
Pick a 6.
And you already said Maya.
I just gave you one.
I know Cappy cool, but I'm thinking big. Like I need a big guard.
I need a big one. Okay.
Oh my God.
I got DT going crazy. I got Tamika going crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna go Stewie. Yeah, I'm gonna go Brandon Stewart. That's my 6. Yeah,
that's a tough 6. She can do everything.
Yeah,
come on, Bucky. You can't top that one.
I need somebody that's gonna
give us a bunky.
I'm gonna go Tina Thompson. I'm gonna go Tina.
All right.
I'm gonna go Tina.
All right, that's fair. All right.
Red lipsticks and all.
Period. I like it.
I don't know who going. I think she's still gonna get you, P.
Yep.
For sure.
We want to thank you, Asia, for coming through. We appreciate you. We hope you have a healthy season this year and career.
Thank you.
First and foremost. But thank you for coming through. Shout out to y'all for being fans and rocking with us. The #1 show on the Sports Pod. My guys, Dallas Rutherford, Jackie Long, we Liddy. Round of applause for Asia Wilson. Appreciate you.
New episodes dropping every Monday for the rest of the NBA season. Make sure you go subscribe and turn on those post notifications on YouTube so that you don't miss an episode. And make sure you follow us across all our social media channels at Podcast P Show. Asia, once again, appreciate you coming through. And we're glad you were able to come on the show.
Thank you, guys.
We did that. We did that. We're going to end it with that one.